Hey y'all, it's VPG, and I want to talk to you guys about me. This video is about what I've been going through. And it's not going to be a long video, I don't think so. But I just want to, I feel like I owe my subscribers, I owe my members, just an explanation of what's been going on with me. And I just need to fill y'all in, right? Okay. So, first of all, before I came on here, I just had like a whole panic attack. Yeah. Today, let me give y'all the date. Today is Wednesday, March 26th, 1:34 p.m. Is it a panic attack? Is that what you would call it? Like heart beating fast, kind of like with heavy breathing. I've been trying to work. I, got up this morning, went back to sleep, woke up, went back to sleep, text a couple of people like early, tried to get myself out of bed. I couldn't. And I've been saying I was going to make this video. And when I finally put my clothes on and said I was about to come down here and do it, I sat in a chair and I couldn't. I couldn't press the button on the phone. I had a panic attack. Or I don't know what to call it, but I was messed up. But I got myself together and now I'm making a video. So, yay me. Okay. So, if you watch me, if you know me, then you know that I suffer with depression and anxiety. I take medication for it. I have been off my medication for some months now. My doctor and I decided to take me off my medication because it was causing some health issues. In no way am I encouraging other people to do that, because if you have some mental issues or mental illness, am I encouraging other people to do that? Please take your medication. But I had to stop, right? But I figured I would need, and her and I were going to figure out whether I needed some more, right? So initially, when I got off my medication, I had made up in my mind that I was going to work on myself physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all the leads. And it was working. I was going to the gym. I'm eating right. Everything. I was super focused. And It first started with my eating habits. Like, that's what I knew that I had to change first, was my eating habits. I have IBS, and if you have IBS, you know that pretty much everything you eat make your stomach hurt. But of course, certain things makes it hurt worse, and as far as using the bathroom and stuff like that. And I knew that my eating habits had to change. And, of course, as soon as I started eating better, I started to lose weight, because that's my goal, to lose weight. Got me a gym membership. As soon as I got into the gym, getting in the pool, I have arthritis in my spine and in my knees. I knew getting in the pool would help me with my joints. And as soon as I got in the pool, I dropped weight immediately. I was focused. I was good. Going to the gym every day. I was good. Life, things happen, but for the most part, you know what I mean, I was still good. It was other things that was bothering me. The older I get, of course, I had a situation going on in my household, but I was nipping that in the bud. I was telling y'all about that, but I was nipping that in the bud. So that I did it, that situation, and I was good. It was bothering me a lot, but I nipped that in the bud, right? Had some issues with some of my bills. Nipped that in the bud. And I'm just focusing. One thing about me is that a lot, if I'm okay mentally and I can stay focused, I usually can make my money, and I can be okay. Like all around. I can be okay all around. Like, I can do everything. I can, everything will make sense. Everything will be okay. But because I was working on myself in so many different ways, of course, I'm not the most religious person, but definitely was working on myself spiritually. Like, I was praying a whole lot more. I was reading the Bible. I was talking to more like my spiritual friends, and I was trying to, I wasn't going to church. But, you know what I mean? Like, I was definitely being more spiritual, right? In my own right. Like, doing what I needed to do for me. And, that was on my agenda. Gonna go to church on Sundays, because I feel like that's important to me. I feel like when you should be around likewise people, right? And soon as that mindset, that was like in my head, I'm at the gym, and I get a call that my cousin died, right? Like, literally that Sunday, that week. Like I got that call like maybe a Monday or Tuesday or something. That week, that Sunday of that week, like that next week, I was gonna go to church. I got the call that my cousin died. Right. Um, and it seems like that would have made me go straight to church, right? That would have made me like, you need to go to church. It didn't. It made me want to be at home. It made me want to be... It made me want to sleep in. It made me be unmotivated. It made me want to be not around people. And you know how people say, ooh, that ain't nothing but the devil. Definitely an attack of the enemy. Because I felt like he saw that I was growing. And he saw that I was, ready to, like I said, be around like-minded people, because I was reading the Bible and I was praying all day long, because I was praying for my mind. I was praying for my mind, because I could feel myself crumbling. And when you can feel yourself crumbling, anyway, I got the call about my cousin passing away. Well, of course, it was a shock to our family. My cousin was in a nursing home, but he had some issues like with something else. He was sick, but how he died was not related to why he was in the nursing home. Like, I think he had like a heart attack or something unexpectedly. So it wasn't related to why he was in the nursing home. So, it was sad. And man, I am just not good with death. I'm just not. Like, after my parents passed away, because both my mother and my father are deceased, I'm just not good with it. I'm just not. It don't make it no easier. If you meant anything to me, especially my family members, if we have any tight connection, it hurt. If you meant anything to me, if you meant anything to my son, if we laughed together, if we cried together, if if you meant anything to my mother, if you meant anything to my sister, if it was 5 years ago, if it was 10 years ago, if we have any good memories together, if I can reminisce, and if you done anything for me in the past, anything, it hurts. And and I am, and I it's difficult, right? Okay, so that happened. Boom, he passes away. Instantly, I get into a space where I'm like, I ain't going to church. I don't want to go. I don't want to be bothered with anybody. I'm going to sit in my house. And I'm going to still pray. And I'm going to still read the Bible. And I don't want to talk to anybody, though. I don't really want to talk about this. I talk to, like, my family members. I talk to my sister. Talk to a couple of people about it. I told y'all about it, my YouTube people. But my mind was just, man, it was stupid. Now that I think about it, I definitely did the wrong thing. Like, I probably, I should have went to church. I didn't. Anyway, in the meantime, so we get the arrangements for his funeral. Now, in the meantime, another one of my cousins has cancer. One of my female cousins. She has lung cancer. So, we know she's sick. Now, I haven't seen her in years, but she is another cousin that we are close to. Don't hurt no less. And it's just painful when you lose people. Older cousin, still painful. It's sad. She got grandkids. She has a daughter. I think she's more like my sister age, maybe a little older than my sister. And she's dying. So, I know that she is dying. My sister went to go see her, and she tells me that how that visit went. Okay, cool. All right. And my cousin, we go to my cousin's funeral. And the day of my cousin's funeral, how do I say this? Sometimes family can be fucked up, right? And it's okay, because people, it don't matter. Family can be fucked up, right? So whatever. So that happened. Went to the funeral, went to the repast, and people was acting all fucked up and funny and all that other shit. So whatever. Cool. It is what it is. That didn't hurt my feelings. Like, you know what I mean? It was what it was. My feelings was my feelings. I got to see some people that I hadn't seen in years. That was cool. Got to exchange some numbers and got to exchange some hugs and some, and got some kisses and some love from some people that I hadn't seen, and it was awesome. It was cool. But, you know, family fucked up. People just fucked up. It just is what it is, right? Right. A couple days later, my other cousin passes away, the one who has lung cancer. That's sad, right? Right. So now we're waiting on arrangements for her funeral. Okay. Now, time is passing. And like a couple weeks has passed. So now two of my cousins are deceased. Now let me say this. The way, like, my sadness is not necessarily based off of like the fact that I talk to these cousins every day and I'm super active with them and like I'm seeing them every day. My sadness is not based on that, right? My sadness is based on the fact it's just simply that they're gone, right? It's that they're gone. My sadness is based on the fact that they have kids, they have grandkids. I know the sadness of losing a mother. I reminisce. I think about how we all used to be happy once upon a time. I think about Christmases and Thanksgivings and when we were little and, you know, all of this type of stuff. And it makes me sad. And I guess because maybe I was already in a depressive state, that makes it worse, I guess. I don't know. I haven't done enough research about depression and anxiety to know. But I guess when you're already depressed and going through, it makes it worse. I don't know. But, well, I guess I do know because I know me. So when I'm already going through stuff and then stuff like this happens, it triggers more sadness. It triggers more thoughts. It triggers more other stuff. So it makes me feel worse. Right, right. So, and my cousin who died, my male cousin who passed away, y'all saw my video on Thanksgiving, and I don't know if y'all saw. Did I do a video on Christmas? My little cousin who was with me, my cousin who passed away at first, the little boy that was with, well, he's not little, but the young man that was with me on Thanksgiving and Christmas, he raises him. He was raising him. So, you know, it's a whole nother thing. So, really pretty close connected with the first cousin that passed away. So, it was sad. So my second cousin passes, and we waiting on funeral arrangements. Right, right. Couple weeks pass, and a couple of nights. So during the repast of the first cousins, my cousin Shonda, I'm talking to my cousin Chantel. She is funny. I have her middle name. My mother gave me her middle name. We are laughing. We are joking. We exchange numbers. We are cracking up. We having a good time at the repast. I wake up a couple of times at night and I see that she is calling me, and she keep calling me in the middle of the night. I'm like, why she don't never call me during the day? But she's called me like 4 times. one day she called me. I missed the call. I keep calling her when I wake up in the morning. She never answers the phone. We keep missing each other. She calling me at like 3 a.m. She called me one time at like 4 a.m. She called me one time at like 1 a.m. She called me at one time at like 2 a.m. And I keep missing her because this time I'm sleeping at night because I'm actually getting up in the morning to go to the gym. So I keep missing her. So after my second cousin passes away, I'm kind of going through it, but I'm still going to the gym and everything. And then I stopped going to the gym for about 2 weeks because my rent was due and I didn't pay my gym membership because my rent was due. Cool. I'm still eating right. I'm still staying focused. I'm still trying to pray. I'm still reading my Bible. I'm still trying to stay focused. I'm a little depressed. I'm kind of going through it. 2 of my cousins are dead, but I am pushing through. I get a phone call from my sister that the cousin that had been calling me at night, which is the sister of the cousin that died weeks prior, like the first guy that passed away, they found her body. Now she's dead. He got a I don't know. I still don't know exactly what happened to her. To be completely transparent, she has been on drugs like us, like growing up. So they believe that it could have been like an overdose. To this day, like right now, I still don't know. I don't think that they did a autopsy. So I don't know if we'll ever know. Or if they even paid for autopsy or whatever. I don't know. But they found her body and she was dead. I never got to talk to her because the times that she was calling my phone at night and I was calling her phone during the day, we never got to talk. When we talked at the repast and we exchanged numbers and we was laughing and joking and giggling and, oh, we gonna hook up cuz and we gonna get together and da-da-da-da-da. We never got to do that. At her brother's funeral. Never got to do that. So, it's pretty sad, right? Yeah. So, all of this happened within 30 days. So, siblings passed away, and then another one of my cousins. 3 of them. And let me tell you this. So, the little boy, I keep calling him a little boy. The young man that I had on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Remember I said the guy that passed away, he was raising that boy. That's actually her son. the one that they found her body. So, of course, she had like some drug issues. So, her brother was raising her son. So, my little cousin that I had on Christmas and Thanksgiving, that's her son. The one that they found her body. I love them. So yeah, this is tough for me, and I can only imagine what my little cousin is going through. I mean, of course, he misses the man who raised him. I don't know how he feels about his mother that kind of didn't raise him. I've only talked to him a few times. I haven't called him much. Every time I think about calling him, I don't have an excuse. I can't front. I mean, I literally had a phone in my hand and I think about dialing his number and I just don't. That's very selfish of me. I probably should call him I should call him and check on him because he is grieving his uncle and now his mother. But I haven't. Like I said, the couple times I have talked to him, it was very short. Just, hey, how you doing? If you need anything, call me. You're like, okay, cousin V. That was pretty much all we pretty much said to each other. That was it. When I saw him at his uncle's funeral, we talked and hugged and stuff. He gave me a big hug, gave me a kiss on the cheek, and said, I love you. I said, I love you too. And that was that. So, I'm about to wrap this up because this video is like 33 minutes now. I didn't even want it to be this long. But what I want to do, or what I want to say, I say all of that to say this. I'm struggling right now. I appreciate everybody who still watches me. I appreciate everybody who looks at my shorts, who looks at my old videos. I am trying. I really am. It may not seem like it, but I am. And if you pray to the same God I pray to, I guess I am soliciting some prayers. But I appreciate you, all my members. I appreciate you. I'm being really, really transparent right now. Excuse my bags, because I ain't been sleeping that well. I love y'all. Y'all always be there for me. listening and keeping my channel going, because I just haven't been very active, and I haven't been dropping videos, doing podcasts. I'm not going live hardly, and y'all just keeping my channel going, and I appreciate y'all. But I'm just here to tell y'all that my mind is not right. My mind is not where it should be. And I really, really appreciate y'all for just keeping the channel going. Because without y'all, I mean, and I just want to say this too. I ain't gonna say that. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that and let y'all know who didn't know. Because I mentioned this in lives and stuff like that, but everybody doesn't watch my lives. So, yeah, everybody don't watch my lives, so they probably didn't know what was going on. But thank you for watching. I'm getting ready to lay down. I got a headache. I eat. What's today? What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I didn't eat today. I'm probably about to eat me like I got some chicken sausage in there. I had one yesterday. I'm about to eat me like a chicken sausage and some cucumbers or something. I don't know. But thank you for listening. And I'm about to upload this. I'm not about to edit it or nothing. And that's it. As always, be comfortable, be confident, and most importantly, be peachy. Peachy out. Oh, something else I wanted to say. I forgot to mention this. So my cousin's funerals are on the same day, coincidentally. They're coming up on this Sunday. They're both coming up on this coming Sunday. I haven't been able to sleep for real all week. Like I go to sleep super late and I wake up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every day. Well, I go to sleep then I wake back up, or go to sleep then I wake back up, or go to sleep then I wake back up. Both of their funerals is this coming Sunday. Well, one of them is a memorial. My one cousin is a memorial, so her body's not going to be there, and it's at a hall. And then my other cousin was a 7-day Adventist, so her funeral is actually at her church. So yeah, so our family also has to choose which funeral, and they're at the same time. So it's on Easter Sunday, which is Easter, because Easter is this coming Sunday, and our family has to choose which funeral they're going to go to. I didn't add that in. Choices. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I guess that's something else I got to figure out for myself too, huh? But yeah, as always, be comfortable, be confident, and most importantly, be peachy. Peachy out. Bye.